Hi Robert, it's Marcy here from earlier, recording your video for you. I kind of took a look through things. Uh, I think you have a really nice site. To say that you were jack of all trades is kind of putting it mildly. You have definitely a very impressive about section, and when owners go ahead and try to build their own site, believe me, they're not as successful as you were with this task. I mean, it's a really nice looking site. Visually, there's nothing that I would change. The only thing that I would recommend, because of what we talked about and how you told me you're not really interested in growing your business per se, possibly, and again, I'm just guessing with this because I'm not, I haven't found it out, so just assuming here. But I'm wondering if maybe what might help you is if you were more targeted, because you said in a perfect world, be able to just sort of stay out in the souk area. So there's things that can be done to have you ranking for people that are searching in the way of content. See, what Google does when a website hits the internet is it goes and it jumps in there and crawls the website, and it's looking for keywords. It's looking for what your website should be found for. Content is probably, not even probably, it is. It's the most neglected factor of ranking a website across the whole entire internet. Many people that are website builders don't also know search engine optimization, and there's people out there selling search engine optimization that don't really know a lot of things either. So it's a tricky industry, ours. But what really helps is, I mean, if they did know, there'd be more websites with content on them, that's for sure. But as that's being Google's only way of knowing what you do, then you can see how it makes sense that that's super important. Now, they like to see probably 1,000 to 1,500 words on the home page. They want to keep people on the search engine. So when somebody puts something in the browser, they want to match it. They want to serve up the very best results because they want to keep people on their search engine. So what I was kind of thinking, based on what you told me, is if you added some content, then you could build your content around souk. More around souk, and also, and this again, I haven't spoken with you, so I don't know, but I'm wondering if you maybe like some jobs more than other jobs. Obviously some jobs are going to have a higher profit margin and be less of a pain in the butt than other jobs. So that would be another way that you could maybe, with content, and there's another avenue I'll get to next. I'm going to talk about backlinks and citations. So, you might want to focus more so on the jobs that you'd really like to do most. Just a suggestion. So that can be done, of course, with the content. I notice you have more over here on your service page, which is great too, having it throughout your website. But they do, as I said, especially with a home page, like to see about 1,000 to 1,500. So if we were to, and this is kind of more on the about section, so you can see there's really very little on your home page as far as content goes. The next thing that I'll sort of show you what's going on behind the scenes is backlinks. Now this is also what powers your site up, particularly giving it strength in the organic section. So what a backlink is it's another website on the internet that's linking back to yours. And you can think of Google as a big popularity contest. So, the more sites that you have linking back to yours, Google goes out and crawls and sees this and says, "Oh, hey, look at this is the popular guy. Let's rank him." Based on figuring in all the factors together. And not all backlinks are created equal. For example, if you had a backlink from Pizza Hut linking to your website, it's not going to carry the same weight as if it was a furnace company or plumbing or heating or, something that's relevant to what it is you do is going to carry a lot more weight in the big picture. So this site, I just put this one in here because he was ranking, we had, Yelp up here, and then Better Business Bureau. But the first business, same, was this guy here. So West Bay Mechanical on the first page of the Google search. So I used him as an example so you could see what was going on and why he's there. He has 71 other sites on the internet that are linking back to him, giving him 430 backlinks. So when we look at yours, you can see that that's why I'm guessing, for one thing, that, you know, it's just a lot of people know who you are, and you probably know a ton of people in the industry, and that's, you know, it's probably not from people searching, unless they're searching your direct business name, because then, of course, you will come up on the first page. But we can see that you know, there's no backlinks at the moment. There's no data to show me. So, you know, if you wanted to sort of specialize and pick and get it more, so you're coming up, you know, more for people in the area in Souk and for the particular jobs that you'd like to do most, that would be a way of doing it. You can see here when Google's finding him for all these words. So when I click on here, then it shows us the things that people are searching for. HVAC Victoria, BC, and it shows he's in the third position for that particular search term. All these ones, he's coming up for his name. Oops, I think we're going to need to flip back on me. There we go. So normal for people to be coming up, obviously, in the first position if somebody types in the actual business name. So, you know, we've got this tool to go through and find out what the search volume is for certain things, and, you know, what people are actually searching for, etc. So you can just build a backlink profile around what you're wanting to do most. Now, just for information's sake, what really contributes here, so the content and the backlinks are what help to push a website up in the organic rankings, and they kind of fall in line. If you have sites that are up here, they'll usually show up near the top, or if not in the top 3. Also, but one thing that has to do with up here, and the tool was spinning when I first started recording, so let's see if our results have come, and we can take a look. They did. So if we look on here, this is a citation finder. So what a citation is it's a place on the internet where you're going to find your business name, address, and phone number. So I put, and the search term that I used when I came across your site and I came across you in the maps was furnace repair. That's the one I used today. So I went into the citation finder and I put furnace repair into the search, and right, I want to go back to independent, ambient, and Rushworth. And independent and ambient. So that's typically the way it'll work. You'll find the sites that are showing up in these top 3 spots are usually going to show up like 99 out of 100 times in the top businesses for when I put it into a citation finder. So citation, as I said, is a place on the internet where you're going to find your exact business name, address, and phone number. So all of these things that, you know, if you were wanting to beat out your competitors online and grow your business and bring in more work and all that kind of stuff, these are the, you know, 3 things that you could do that pretty much carry the most weight in getting yourself onto that first page of the search. So anything that you kind of reverse engineer, like I'm showing you here, and then you would just go out and beat all of your competitors. So have you know, better content and more words of content, stronger backlink profile, and more citations. And really, it's a matter of time, and you will outrank them because you've just beat them in these 3 major categories. I dropped your site into performance. This is just how fast it's loading. That's nothing to worry about. I'm sure it's quite fast enough. You've got a C rating going on for that, so I just dropped that in there for curiosity's sake. But yeah, like I said, it's probably, in looking at this, it's probably this video, because you know, videos take up space, so it's probably the video here, which I think is really cool. That drops down the speed a little bit, but I don't think it's really going to be a big problem. But all in all, Robert, really, really nice site. Really good job. And sounds like you've had a very, very interesting career. I'd like to think, and we'll have to see about this, but I'm hoping it's going to be sooner than 20 years that we're going to be seeing some new energy stuff. Let's hope. Cross our fingers. And you may never retire then, because there'll be something totally new for you to get involved in. So I'm going to send this email off to you, Robert, and I will follow up just to make sure it did in fact get to you. And I'd love to hear any thoughts or any feedback that you have on the video. So take care. Talk to you soon.